Memorial Stadium's first goalless draw of the season.
Okay.
How do you reflect on the game in the end?
I thought it was just a good, honest, bottom of the table scrap. That's what we were in. I think both sets of players probably didn't want to lose the game. And then are you going to give enough and take enough risks to win the game? We asked our lads at half-time to take the game to the opposition, getting our wing-backs higher, pushing them back in. I felt we did that. Certainly in the open exchanges, they couldn't really get out of their half. And then, Rodders picks up a little bit of a niggle and we have to change shape to go to a 4-4-2. And we just lost a little bit of momentum, the momentum we had. We kept to them, they chanced it on, they put Ollie Palmer on, they put Longman on. And they're defensive players, and they weren't sitting back and trying to contain. They were also trying to win a game, and I think a goal either way would have been disappointing. Obviously, if we'd have conceded it and Joe's had to make a few saves, but if we'd have got the goal, I don't think Wimbledon, based on the weight of territory in the second half, could have had any complaints. I mean, they've had virtually nothing first half, albeit they've had a lot of ball and the wind. Second half, we've had them kind of pinned in and had the opportunities, and they've been, trying to raid on the counter attack. So pleased with the clean sheet. 4 points this week. That's a good week at home. It's not a perfect week, but it's a good week, and that gives us a platform to go, to two tough away fixtures at Charlton and Plymouth Argyle next week.
Yeah, a tale of two goalkeepers. I think Zanev only making his second league appearance of the season. That save from Luke McCormick was outstanding, and then Joe Day, spectator probably for 75 minutes, third clean sheet of the season with some smart saves late on.
Yeah, and he's deserved that, Joe. I think he's been unfortunate in recent weeks to not have that clean sheet as a kind of reward for his performance, or certainly the defensive unit in front of that. So, Tuesday night the attacking players, as they always do, get a lot of plaudits. But I think today our defence and goalkeeper should get a lot of plaudits, because when you're trying to win a game and you're pushing on, it sometimes has been labelled at this group that they haven't maybe been aware of the danger posed from a late set play or from a late counter attack, and maybe that's what's shot them in the foot before. But today we were solid. As I say, they got a few ricochets to get them in and a bit of good play. But on the whole, I'm really pleased with the response to the performance at Hull. I thought we challenged the boys to take that on and take the intensity up. And I think this week they've delivered that. Get that out. We've delivered that, so it would have been nice for the 6 points, but also, if I sat down at the start of the week and you said to me, Accrington at home, we were going for the playoffs, and Wimbledon who were fighting for their lives, you're going to get a clean sheet in there and you're going to get 4 points and 4 goals and 1 against at the taking it. So good week, but we've got to improve again and be stronger next week.
Yeah, Alex Rodman's been a real asset for you in recent games. What was the problem that forced him off?
I just think he's just felt a little twinge either in his calf and his hamstring injury. He'll obviously be assessed. We're hoping it's on the better side of it, and it's a little bit of cramp because he's been a key figure for us and a very influential player. And as I say, the difficulty was I felt we were in the ascendancy. I'm like, okay, when are we going to score? You're looking at your bench thinking, okay, do we need to put Brandon on, James Daly on? We've got Usain Walker on there, and I'm thinking we've got them pinned in their territory here. They were a bit ragtag and kind of trying to scratch away to get into our half, and then the Rodders injury came, and we don't have a like-for-like kind of wing back that was ready-made and on the bench, and that's where you need to recruit superbly and have a squad that's ready. Should somebody be running out of gas, or should somebody pick up a knock or a niggle or suspension, that the dip off the bench isn't significant, and that we can not change tactically, that we can just take the intensity up with a similar type player.
And your to-do list is very long. Next, it's 2 away games and a chance to address the away form.
Yeah, I didn't plan too far ahead, because you can't in this league, but it is coming at us thick and fast. And again, we always like playing at the Mem, and I think the home crowd being in does give you an advantage here, and it would have done at the Valley, and it certainly will do it for Plymouth when they get their crowds back in. But as we know, with this COVID situation, the home away form bias has gone out the window, and we have to seize upon that. Every game for us is a home game because there's no fans in, so we have to attack Charlton the same way we attack these teams here. Obviously Accrington Tuesday and Wimbledon in moments today, and there'll be no fear. We're going to Charlton to try and win a game of football, and in order to do that, we need to be confident, we need to be aggressive, and I think a 4-point week and a clean sheet for the defensive unit gives you a fantastic platform to build that off.